Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders saying, what's current? You do not have to adjust your devices. I'm wearing sunglasses indoors, dark sunglasses. I cannot see hardly. I partially can see the writing on the, let's see if I can see this. It says, I have to lean in still, so that's all right. Welcome to live chat. Oh my God. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay, so I can partially see if you have short messages, I think I should be alright. If you should have long paragraphs, I'm gonna be in trouble. So who is this? Can't even see who that is. James Jackson. Not the 7-Eleven glasses. No, these are Oakley, sir. You see that? Oakleys. Oakley. Oakleys. Okay? So I don't have to be squinting and, well, I have to squint probably still, but I don't have to be blinking all the time. Take them off, sir. No, I will not. I will not. That was cute, but no, I will not. I shall not. Get your own show. You can take off your glasses. You can leave your glasses off. I gotta wear these because I'm not gonna be up here blinking. I'd rather just wear the sunglasses, have my voice, have the lights on, and struggle to read all these different messages that are going to be coming here. There's me laughing again. Oh my God, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't be laughing. I should be very stoic and very quiet and reserved. Who's this? Is that Wizard? Wizard, what's up? What's up, Wizard? Happy Sunday. This is the first Sunday. Do y'all go to church? Do y'all take y'all behinds the church? If it was Communion Sunday, it was the first Sunday. First Sunday of January, first Sunday of the new year, 2025. Hope you were in church today. I was in church today with my atheist ass. I think Dame destroyed himself. Dame didn't destroy himself. He's actually living a good life. Despite all the, lawsuits and everything like that. We have to get to that too, but let me get to my sponsors first. My first sponsor is, of course, my main man, Peng. He has Lifestrong Apparel, LIFESTRONGAPPAREL. He has ride share for dogs. He has sitting for dogs. He's got doggy treats. He's got wilds caught, a pound of wild sea moss, purple sea moss, and sea moss gel, among a host of other products he has. And if you make your purchase on the site, get this, we just sweetened the pot. It's no longer 10% off. It's 20% off. You get if you put in the code SKYLER20 or Scholar20, you can get 20% off your purchases at your checkout. And he will record all those purchases and let me know, okay, so you're picking up traction, you're definitely moving units and stuff like that. So I appreciate your business for his business, because that's my business. So definitely check out lifestrongapparel.com. Also, Bayha Jackson, the original Doughboy, the young version of Ice Cube's character in the monumental film Boys in the Hood. If you want to learn about fish on, specifically sardines on the grill, fried chicken, near beer or non-alcoholic beer, and female strippers, then you definitely want to tune into his channel. It's BEEJACKSON 5478. So definitely check him out. He's a very curious, very hilarious young man, very, very grounded, and he pays me on time, so I appreciate him. So tell him that the goofy guy Sky Saunders sent you too. Also, Dot Focus, DOTFOCUS _1_ on YouTube. Go to his channel. Make sure you make his subscriptions go up. See if you can see all his videos about Call of Duty, and make sure you tell him that the goofy guy Sky Saunders sent you. He's an assassin with the rifle. He has skills with the virtual world. He doesn't plan on going into he's a veteran too, and he doesn't plan on getting into a truck and running down people in a square or an open space. He just wants to fire virtual guns and not get shot at by the police for mowing down 10 people, multiple people. So those are my sponsors. I want to make sure I got them. All right, so I gotta lean in now. Let me see. Can't afford to pay the preacher and mortgage. Oh my God, Wizard, you're a mess. Was that? Abdul Mateen, little baby. Yeah, little baby wears sunglasses like this. Yeah. YouTube subscriber, Bussy Vision. Of course, he's got to say the Bussy Vision. Of course, he's got to say that. Let me adjust this a little bit. Applaud me, by the way. Let me applaud myself. I achieved 4,000 watch hours. Applaud me. Oh, here we go. Who is this? Okay, Wizard. Dame destroyed himself as far as business-wise. He will never create another Jay-Z or Kevin Hart or Cameron and Kanye West. Or Ye, really. The artist formerly known as Kanye West. He stole over $300,000 from Jay-Z. Well, hey, I don't know that. That's all your conjecture. I will not repeat that on my show. I don't know what the business dealings were with Jay-Z and Dame Dash. I don't know if he stole any money at all. I have nothing to do with that. Those are unconfirmed circumstances. His boyfriend and man milk in his eye. What? His boyfriend got man milk in his eye. Oh, that was cute. That was cute, James. That was cute. Ha ha, hee hee. Hope you got a laugh at that. That was funny. Not. I love that. I always think about, what's his name? Goddamn. Borat. Not. Star said that Wizard spitting facts. Well, he can say that all he wants. I'm not saying it on my show. That's the difference. We're two totally different individuals. I'm not going to say it on my show. I have to have, my own eyes and ears and everything attuned to those kind of assertions. So that's just on my show. Clean the glasses off. Can't really clean the glasses off. Those are scratches. These are coming from 2008. these are old as dust. I just need a new pair of frames. I mean, a new pair of lenses. And the frames are all right. We can still see the lazy eye. Of course, you have to be able to see the lazy eye. The lazy eye never leaves me. The lazy eye will leave me when I'm on my deathbed. That's when it'll leave me. They roll me out into Potter's Field and throw some lye on me. No, I'm gonna be cremated. But yeah, so the whole idea, the whole issue is Dame Dash could be giving up his jewelry as part of a settlement, not with Lee Daniels, but with a director named Josh Weber to cover over $800,000 worth of damages, or if that's the proper term, just money owed, I guess, by Dame Dash. So the plaintiff is reportedly requesting that Dash hand over documents pertaining to his businesses, including Lebanon Improvements, LLC, Ocean East Improvements, LLC, 1996 Songs, LLC, and BlackRock, LLC, to be sent to the United States Marshal per All Hip Hop. And that's a Delaware company, by the way. But anyway. Okay, so I still have to lean in because I still can't see what the hell y'all writing. So, but at least y'all won't see me blinkety blink 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 anymore. It says the Weber and Muddy Water Pictures LL, I think they meant LLC, submitted the request in the Southern District and includes, various pieces of jewelry. Can't find. Oh, here we go. Among them are one gold necklace, one gold dame necklace, one gold Dusko necklace, one gold watch, 3 gold rings, 2 Roc-A-Fella chains, a set of diamond earrings, and another set of gold earrings. They're coming for the man's jewels, the Jew-Els. All the Jew-Els. Wizard says, I think it was clever how Lee Daniels countersuit Dame. Do you remember the video of Dame running down on him? I remember the video, but I remember hearing about that. Dame talked too much, James says. Well, he's got room to talk. He's a boss. Any boss in his level can talk. He can talk that talk because he's a boss. He's a boss. He can definitely talk that talk. Do I look like that picture of the Unabomber? Remember? Anybody remember that? Am I that old? When they had sketches of the Unabomber with the hoodie and the dark glasses and the head covering. That was crazy. No, he was a boss. No, he was a boss. Now he's just a thing of the past. Well, I want to call him a thing of the past. I think he's very relevant and he's bubbling under a factor. He's not really a factor in the game. That's the difference. He's relevant because he's always in the news. He'll always be in the news, I think, till the day he dies. But plus he wants to be in the news because that brings new network, American New. Did you have American New? Did you download American New? It's all about American New. Anything American New, and he's got it. That's his whole bread and butter, I guess, right now. I don't know how much he makes from American New. First time I tried it was horrible. I think they improved their algorithm or their capabilities. Because I was watching one movie, there was a commercial. Then the movie switched to a totally different other movie. I was like, what the hell is this? Your DB Cooper looking at... Who's DB Cooper? I don't know who that is. That escapes me. DB Cooper. Oh. That was good. DB Cooper. Hijacked Northwest Orient Airline Flight 305 of Boeing 2 on November 24th, 1971. Damn, you going back. He disappeared. Status, missing, unidentified. So that nigga's on the loose somewhere. That's crazy. He's somewhere. He just lost somewhere. I didn't even... See, this is why I love my show. This is nothing I learned. I did not know who DB Cooper was. Now I know who DB Cooper is. He deployed in flight. With Cooper jumping off, the gravity-operated apparatus remained open until the aircraft landed. Wow. This is crazy. Dan Cooper, DB... Thank you for that hatred. See, that's why I need the hatred. James, I appreciate that. Thank you for hating. Yes, the movies are garbage. The movie wasn't that bad. It was just that the functioning of the movies, the way that it just cut into a totally different movie, that was a bit just jarring. Okay, I have to look up. I have to see this. What is this? DB Cooper bought a new identity with that money. You welcome. It's you're welcome, but I understand what you're saying. But yeah, DB Cooper. This is it doesn't even have his birth dates or anything. Was he even a real person? Recovered ransom money. He got the lokes the eyeglasses on. Ted Brandon's military identification photograph. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to come back to this. This is wild. Whew. Wow. Yeah, this is special. I have to come back to that. Let me see. State, but only the good movie Dame had paid in full, and that's because Harvey Weinstein was part of it. I guess that's true. Paid in Full is a classic. It's not a monumental film, but it's a classic. State Property and Paper Soldiers was okay for hood classics. Exactly. Yeah, I respect Paid in Full because it didn't give, it made you fill in the blanks a lot. I like that part of the show. It advanced in time. It didn't say, okay, here's the date, and what happened to Lulu. It was like, damn, how did that happen? What went down? What? And he just was like, man, I'm just gonna take over the business after this. So that was cool. Ace, by the way, that's Wood Harris's character. Okay. 5 likes, 4 people in here. Not bad. We're rolling. Legacy over currency defined mindset. What up? Make sure you subscribe, Legacy. Get those subscriptions up. Tell your sister, tell your cousin and your friends. Tell them to choo-choo. Get your sister and your friend. Everybody get up. It's trying to land now. We got everything going now. I mixed up 2 songs, but that's fine too. Same artist. Different songs. So salute to you, Legacy. I appreciate your donation. My Cash App is $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. My Venmo is at SKYLERIZED. And my PayPal is paypal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS. Okay. But Dame destroyed his legacy by not staying quiet and reinventing himself. His last shot at music was the rapper Currency and Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, and Currency's suing him, isn't he? Isn't he currently suing him? He got 6 likes for 5 people in here. I'm not mad. And Wiz Khalifa, I don't think he has anything to do with him. I don't think he's suing him or doing anything. But Dame, he's on the surface, he looks like he has a great life. He's got a beautiful woman with him. He's got a great son. He's living his best life apparently. He's selling still. He's still making money off of different projects, selling sneakers. Mr. Choice Our Terrain says he's a worker for selling sneakers and socks, but I still think Dame Dash is bossed up. And I don't, I know Jay-Z said, okay, so make another Hove. Okay, but I don't think Dame Dash is really in that mold right now. He's trying to be Sumner Redstone. Look up Sumner Redstone. This is me teaching you. Look up Sumner Redstone. That's what he wants to be. That's what Dame Dash wants to be. Sumner Redstone. He was the founder and chairman of the second incarnation of Viacom, chairman of CBS Corporation. Both companies merged in 2019, a year before Redstone's death. And the majority owner and chairman of the National Amusements Theater chain. That's who Dame is envisioning in his head. I don't know literally, but I'm just saying metaphorically. It's like it seems I'm trying to make it into a metaphor. He is envisioning himself to be Sumner Redstone as a metaphor. That's what he's trying to do. That's his whole modus operandi. He wants to be a media mogul. He wants to be the head of media properties, things like that. But he's got all these lawsuits and these court battles and custody. Well, not custody so much anymore, but child support issues. It's just a lot. He could have made another Hove with Currency and Wiz. He also had a chance to sign Jay Electronica way before Jay-Z, even though who Jay Electronica was. I think you're spitting facts, James. You're actually on the right track today. What's going on? You're veering off a little bit, but I think you're on the right path again. But yeah. So, but I just don't think that's Dame's. Dame may have thought of that like right after the Roc broke up, like in like 2005, 2006, 2004 to 2006 when the Roc was breaking up, and it finally broke up. But I have so many questions. Why is it all about reasonable doubt? Why is it reasonable doubt? Reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt. What about all the other albums? Who owns all those other albums? Does he have a piece of that? I think he has executive producer credit on all of Jay-Z's albums. And Kanye West. Graduation just surpassed 7 million units sold just this past year. So who owns that? Is it Ye and who else? So if Dame practiced what he preached, he would have put up his own capital to sign those artists to his label. He would have been a lucrative deal because he would have made a huge return. Well, I don't know. That's going outside the lines, I think. He was thinking about having like I said, he wants to be Sumner Redstone. He wants to be Jay-Z, different Jay-Z, Jeffrey Zucker. He was the president of NBC. He wants to be Jay-Z, Jeffrey Zucker. He wants to be Sumner, the late great Sumner Redstone. That's who he wants to be. He wants to even be Bob Johnson, for God's sakes. God damn it. Bob Johnson. He wants to be Bob Johnson. He wants to sell, push up American New to $1 billion or more, sell it like an old slave from Louisiana in 1843, and keep it pushing. He put up the money for Jay-Z for album, so he was part of ownership of it. Okay, so what about the other albums? That's my question. Do the other albums count? I mean, I know Reasonable Doubt, that was like their baby. Everybody's going like, Jay-Z's like, I want to retain the masters to my baby Reasonable Doubt. But Damon and Kareem were like, you're not owning all of Reasonable Doubt. We splitting this thirds. We're doing this in thirds. It sucks that I can't see. God damn it. I'm trying to get to the point where I can go back to my MacBook. I get more views when I go on to mobile. Mobile views are like so high. Mobile. As of April 2020, he was worth $2.6 billion, Sumner Redstone. Pretty amazing. He's not looking forward to being, who's the Interscope? Who's the Interscope? Hold on. Interscope. He's not trying to be like David Geffen. He's not trying to be like Jimmy Iovine. He's not even really focused on music like that. He's not focused on making another Jay-Z. He had his part with Kevin Hart and he wants to. I didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I did. But he had his time with Kevin Hart. He's saying that he discovered Kevin Hart. I don't know the validity of that claim. I don't know if that's actually true. If he really discovered Kevin Hart, he put him in Paper Soldiers, but I don't know if he discovered him technically made him. It's a possibility though. He was also drunk. You can't be drunk. Okay. I used to think Jay-Z did Dame dirty, so I stopped listening to Jay. But years later, we learned Dame took money out of joint accounts he shared with Jay and Biggs. Yeah. He also was drunk off his ego. You can't be drunk off your ego. You can be drunk off of humility. You can be drunk off of altruism. You can be drunk off of meekness. You can be drunk off of modesty. That's what you can be drunk off. You can't be drunk off of ego. Ego is a virtue. Having ego is the best thing you can prize and keep yourself within your own mind. Is your own ego, your own self, the I. He couldn't be like those names that you name because he's too immature. He has a little boy mindset. Yes, he's done the big things, but he still thinks like a child. I disagree with you. I think he's a grown man. I think he makes decisions. I think he makes boss moves. I think he makes smart considerations. He moves like an entrepreneur. He made his way all the way this far. He's got the facade. I'll give you that much. I'll tell you, I'll agree with you to an extent. He may have, when the cameras go off, like how his teeth weren't supposed to fall out of his mouth. I don't think he wanted that to happen, or maybe he did, just to create a stir. Who knows? Dame is a calculating, very sagacious. It's in his blood, kind of thing. It's in his. He's bloody minded. He's bloody minded. Dollar Bill, if you give me $10, I'll answer your question. It's not AMA time. You should have been here for the first when I had the New Year's Eve, when I had the show where everybody can ask a question. All right, so you owe me $10 if you want me to answer that question. You go back and look at all those videos of him going at the people at Def Jam. He's lucky to be alive. I always wonder who's protecting him, because they could have put him into sleep in the Illuminati. Well, I don't think there is necessarily an Illuminati. I think that's a conspiracy that, a lot of people, conspiracism really in a lot of ways that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't have the right context to it. It doesn't draw upon the right way of thinking. Okay, so I had 9 likes and 5 people viewing. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. So there is no Illuminati to my understanding. Maybe there was, maybe in the 18th century, with Weishaupt, or I can't remember his name. Let me see. Yeah, Weishaupt, Adam Weishaupt, founder of the Illuminati. And everybody thinks there's some cabal of entrepreneurs and thinkers and artists and people getting together. Maybe not even artists, but all these businessmen that just get into a room and divide up the world and say this part is going to be rich, this part's going to be poor, this part's going to be enriched with different elements. Other people will be deprived of those elements. Like, that's just nonsense. That's Illuminati BS, to say the least. It's definitely, I said he's immature because of the no homo thing. Well, yeah, that's a good point. The no homo thing was corny. That's why he says pause now. The pause thing is like, haha, I'm straight, but I could have said something that sounds a little, homosexual. So it's like funny. It's funny. But the no homo thing is not funny because they're saying against homosexuals. That's not good. That's not good. That's like if you're straight and you're against homosexuals, you better have to question your own heterosexuality. He's definitely secret societies and wealthy families really do control the world. Well, we'll see about that. I doubt that highly. Pause is corny too. I like pause. It's funny. It's funny when you use, oh well, pause. You know, oh my bad. I'm gonna say that. I didn't mean to say that. Pause. Rick James makes his glorious return to the fore with 8 people in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, he's young, he's gifted, and he's sway. Watch him as he jumps and glides into the looking glass to see what his sunglasses on. He sees the future. He's the great Skylar Saunders sees. So close. You got my name right, so I'll take credit for that. Skylar Saunders sees. Salute to Beha Jackson fact. Beha. Remember that. It's not Baha, it's Beha. Baha. So 9 likes, 8 viewing. I'm not mad. It's about to be a party. If I get 2 more people, it's a small party. I've had bigger parties. I went up to 150 one time. So this is fun. It's a good time. But Dame Dash could lose his Jew-Els. His Jew-Els, his rings, his chains. I mean, it's part of the. It's just a part of the settlement. He can lose his jewelry. He was at one point he was auctioning off his jewelry. He was saying, "I sweeten the pot and I throw in my Roc-A-Fella chain." Nobody's getting this though. This is my S. This is my gold S. I saw you with a sneak this. That was a sneak this. Yes, he's known for disrespecting your community with the no homo LGBT boys. Not my community, sir. Let's get that correct. Not my community. Maybe your do you know your dad? Do you know your dad? Maybe your father's. I don't know. Maybe his community. And to the best to him. Hopefully he has a great life. Maybe you yourself. Maybe you like to be plugged at 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesdays. I don't know. That could be your life, James. Diddy is my bestie. Okay. If he loses his Jew-Els, what would he have left? That S and is 150 karat good. Who's that, Rick Jameson? You my half brother. Oh my God. You're my half brother. Got 10 likes, 10 people in here. Excuse me, 9 people in here. Could go up to 10. Let's try to get it to 10. So, tap your friend. You can see this goofy ass nigga with these sunglasses on and a hat and a sweater. Man, if y'all don't watch this nigga, that's all y'all gotta do. Now it's back down to 7. That's all right though. Do you support LGBT? If you give me $10, I'll answer that question. I love how people ask me questions. Oh, here we go. I don't mind a little plugging every once in a while. Whoa. Rick James is talking some mess now. Dame hide his money well. This is a party today. Not quite. Not quite. Once we pass double digits, that's when it's a party. James is Chucky. Salute. Nice pork pie. Actually, it's not a pork pie. It's a trilby. It's trilby. Trilby, my friend. Trilby. My bag. It's not your bag. You just didn't know. Some people don't know what it is. A lot of people say it's a fedora. Fedoras are wider brimmed and like they kind of slant to the side a little bit. That's the difference between a trilby and a wide and fedora. Same thing with a pork pie. Pork pies have a different kind of structure to them. But I appreciate it. Make sure you tell 12 of your other people about this show. Then we can get it popping. It's an Indiana Jones hat fact, Rick James says. Rick James is going wild. See, I'm blinking behind these glasses. You can't even tell. Because that light is intense right now. Even with the sunglasses on. But at least you can't see the blinking. Can you see the blinking? Can you see it? So, Dame Dash should be giving up the Jew-Els. The Jew-Els. They're looking for him. He's trying to not, put himself out there too strong. Put himself out there in a sense of, being, somebody like that. Like I said, he wants to be Sumner Redstone. He wants to be Jeffrey Zucker. He was, Jeffrey Adam Zucker is an American businessman and media executive. Zucker was the president of CNN Worldwide from 2013 to 2022. He oversaw CNN, CNN International, HLN, and CNN Digital. He was previously CEO of NBC Universal. So just to give you a gist of who the people that Dame Dash is looking at for their capabilities, for their abilities. Some of the Redstone bit the dust back in 2020. I mean, I was just giving you that much information, but Jeff Zucker is still in the game. But that's Dame's. That's his lane right now. The American New. He's like drumming in people's brains. Oh yeah, you gotta watch American New. Did you see American New? Oh yeah, I got this platform called American New. Like he's just like really trying to drive it home, like that he wants to be this media mogul instead of just a music mogul. He wants to be a multimedia mogul. He wants to have internet shows. He wants to have an internet platform. He wants to do all of that. Well, hold on. We missed the Cowboys room. Well, I don't miss the Cowboys room. Forget that. Egg balls, scared to read my comment, unsubscribe. Okay, didn't need you. Mount. Okay. Didn't need you, egg balls. Goofball. Dame Dash is on his head. Okay. Dude needs to turn off and tune in. I hope Dame Dash doesn't rest on his morals. You meant laurels. If he would have kept quiet and paid Jay-Z that money back, they would have done business again. No budget entertainment. Well, I think Jay-Z is in a worse position than Dame Dash is right now. To be honest, his allegation is way worse than whatever money owed by Dame Dash. Nobody's ever said anything about Dame Dash. I don't think in a sexual way, or he's not going to be running to Bali. I think Dame Dash is good. I think so. He could have rubbed a model the wrong way when he was pouring champagne. I'm saying this allegedly. I'm not saying this as a fact. But he could have done something crazy. But nothing has surfaced. Nothing surfaced. But nothing surfaced for a long time since Jay-Z, before Jay-Z was called out for his allegations. Dame just owes a lot of money. He just owes people money. No budget entertainment. Okay. What was that? Is that CB4? No budget entertainment? Oh, Trust Us. That's right. Trust Us Records. No budget entertainment sounds familiar though. No budget entertainment. I don't know. Where'd you get no budget entertainment? FD1 and 2. I'll always be a Dame Dash fan. Skylar, keep it 100. Fact. Of course, Rick James. You know I always do. I must. I have to for my own sanity. I can never lie. I can't lie. Can't lie. For my own sanity. Keziah Fire. Salute to you, girl. My money is looking crazy. I'm at 160. Okay, it's a party now. 10 likes, 10 views. Thank you very much. Kaya Fire. Do whatever you can. If you can do $5, if you can do $500, do whatever you can. Anywhere between that frame of reference, that would be much appreciated, and that goes for everybody. I said that earlier. You know, my daily goal is $160. So if you can chip that away, help chip that away, I appreciate it tremendously. Salute to you. Salute. Rick James, you simping over here or something, Rick James? You simping on Kafaya? Keziah, excuse me. I mixed your name up. Keziah. Here you go begging when you see a female. That's funny. That is funny. It was for a moment a party. You know, we did make it a party. It was up to 10. Now it's back down to 9. Let's keep it on the party level. There it goes, back to 10. Yes, keep it going, keep more. You know, 11 likes, 10 viewers. Let's go. Nah, I'm good. The females on your show hey, let's be honorable. Let's be gentlemanly when we talk about the females on the show. Keziah is welcome here. Show up. We're going to turn up for you. I appreciate that, Keziah. I appreciate that. No cava la fiesta. Don't stop the party. Okay. Then Rick James has the little dancing emojis, which I hate emojis. They're even worse than this tiny text, this tiny typeface. This messed me up. But anyway. Dame Dash should have his jewels rocked. They could rock him for his jewels, and not just in the sense of, in the streets, somebody coming over and rock your chain, or take your rings off your fingers. Literally, through a lawsuit, through the legal system, can take his jewels away from him. What more can they take away from me? I mean, he lives in a nice house, I think, doesn't he? I think he has a nice car, or a good car, maybe, or cars. He's kind of an enigma, Dame Dash. You can't really pin down how much he's worth. You can't really pin down if he's stunting and fronting and trying to show off that he has wealth, but he really doesn't. I remember there was an interview where he said he had $20 million liquid. That means like you can access it and go into the bank. Liquid $20 million. Not in assets, not in different properties. Liquid. No more. He doesn't have $20 million anymore, I don't think. I doubt it. He's probably has somewhere around $300,000 to $1 million, maybe. If that. I'm not sure, though. But I'm not trying to count his pockets. I was just interested in the story. I was just interested in the story of how he could have his jewelry taken away from him by the law. Chatty Patty, Dame used to have. That's right, Dame used to have it all. What was Dan Dash nickname? Let's see if you know. Live chat. Oh, one was The Ultimate Hustler. Then it was damn, I can't think of it. Don't tell me. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. I know it's one was Ultimate Hustler. Oh, not Paper Chaser. It's something like that though. Cakeaholic. The Cakeaholic. That was it. Dame liquidated $20 million. Let's see if he did. I don't even know. I can't even confirm or deny that. Champagne Dame. Okay, I didn't know that. No, I know he called himself the Cakeaholic before. Dane Dash, D-A-N-E, not D-A-M-E, was smart with his finances. Ain't nothing to complain about. Ain't not going to complain about. Champagne Dame. I didn't realize that, to be honest with you. I knew he called himself the Cakeaholic. I remember that. I'll never forget that. Now we're down to 6 people, 11 likes. Not mad. It's all about the watch hours. It's not really about the... It's about the views, yes, that's true. But it's about the watch hours mostly. I have 4,000, but it hasn't registered yet. So I don't know if they're telling tales out of school or not. So he could have his jewelry taken from him. Does he have cars? Does he have what other assets does Dame Dash have? Okay, so I'm gonna break it down just like this from rollingout.com. Let's break down this wild situation. The whole drama stems from a defamation and copyright lawsuit over a film called Dear Frank. According to court documents, Dash allegedly tried to hijack the film, leading to his massive legal headache that's now threatening his personal belongings. The courts aren't playing around anymore, and the involvement of the U.S. Marshals shows just how serious the situation has become. I didn't read that in the other article. This is probably a deeper dive. The legendary gold necklace that's been part of countless iconic hip-hop moments throughout the years is now at risk of being auctioned off. This piece has been spotted in music videos, award shows, and historic industry events that shaped hip-hop culture. Not one, but 2 Roc-A-Fella chains are in danger. These aren't just jewelry. They're pieces of hip-hop history that represent an era when Dame helped shape the culture. These chains symbolize the golden age of Roc-A-Fella Records and the empire Dame built with Jay-Z. All right, so I'm just giving a few more. He has accessories. How things got serious. U.S. Marshals are now involved, ready to seize assets if Dame doesn't comply with court orders. This isn't just about paying a fine anymore. It's about potentially losing pieces of his legacy that can't be replaced. The legal pressure has... I have to stop right there. This can't be replaced. If they made one Roc-A-Fella chain, they made so many Roc-A-Fella chains for other people, and that's totally different. Who's the goofball making all these emojis? Of course, James would. I see 8 characters. Let's see some likes. He has a couple of Venezuelans in the basement. They could be worth something. Yeah, get rid of those. Somebody get rid of those. Good. Who gave James a wrench? You out your damn mind. How to give James a wrench? Because he was spitting facts. He was spitting facts, and I wasn't mad one day. I was like, okay, I see you, James. Let me give you a wrench. Like I said, I don't sit people down. I only put one person. I only sat one person out that I can tell you. It was a female, and she was claiming that she was 13 years old. So I can't have that. So got 12 likes, 8 views. Got about less than 10 minutes left. Who gave James a ring? When you transfer your money to your kids, can they still take it? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I would answer your question because you have a wrench. But I don't know what the hell you're talking about, James. I don't have kids. What are you talking about? Are you just saying in general? What are you talking about? What this means for Dame's future. It's come from rollingout.com. The financial crisis poses serious questions about Dame's business future. Beyond the immediate loss of his jewelry, this situation could impact his ability to maintain his entrepreneurial ventures and public image. The ripple effects could influence his standing in the industry and future business opportunities. Damn, this is a good breakdown. Talks about the evolution of hip-hop business practices, protecting legacy in the modern music industry, the future of hip-hop entrepreneurship, and what young entrepreneurs can learn. I was definitely inspired by Dame Dash. I was inspired to, do for self, do your own thing, do your own your own, basically. Own your own things and have them in your name and have them, don't just be somebody underneath somebody. That's cool too. You can be underneath somebody for a time period, but make sure you boss up in some way. I definitely bossed up. We can push it for 30 today. 30 what? I don't know what you're talking about. No, Dame. What are you talking about? You can be a little slow at times. I know I am. I'm not your brother. Jesus Christ. Dame Dash is kind of the Mr. Beast of his generation. The Mr. Beast of his generation. Rick James. What? 13 likes, you mean, Chad. But yeah, Dame Dash is kind of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has what, 250 million subscribers or something crazy? He has like 300 billion views, something stupid. Salute to that man. He put his work in. Push for 30. Oh, push for 30. Push for 30 what? Viewers or likes? I'm just doing an hour. Push for 30 extra minutes. No, just doing an hour. Just doing an hour. I will go for 30 minutes if I see 30 people in my view. If I see 30 people viewers, I'll go for an extra 30 minutes within the next 5 minutes. So it's at 57 minutes, at 2:20, what is that? 5 minutes? 2:26 Eastern Standard Time. You have me on here for another 30 minutes. Share, guys. Share the link. Exactly. Kazaya knows. I appreciate your dollar, Kazaya. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you very much. I'm sharing with my neighbors right now. All right. Dame has kids. He could have transferred his money and assets to them or into a trust fund. Maybe he has. Who said he didn't? I never said he didn't. He might have. He might not have. I don't know. We may never know. The world may never know. But I just wonder that. Nobody talks about that. They say, oh, well, reasonable doubt, reasonable doubt, reasonable doubt, reasonable doubt. What about Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Roc-A-Fella, Blueprint 2, Black Album? I don't know. Those are, from what I understand, those are the executive produced albums that I know that Dame Dash did. From what I understand. How does Kazai not have a wrench, but James does? She's gonna get a wrench one day. She can still get a wrench. Richard, how can I get a wrench? You want a wrench? You know what? I'll give you a wrench. You're managing a moderator right now. Can whoever sue him touch the money that he transferred is what I'm asking. I don't know. I doubt it highly. I'm not a legal scholar, but I doubt that highly. No, that's all Jay. Maybe he can get points in some other way, but not owner. James hating hard. Yes, he is hating hard. I respect that. Kazai, welcome to the Wrench family. From Dame's interview on Breakfast Club, he definitely dropped gems. Yes. Richard, don't forget to swallow. Ooh, ooh. Rick James. Getting roasted. Get at him, Rick James. Get at him. You're a grown man. You're like 75 years old, aren't you? 76, something like that. You a grown-ass man. You a really grown-ass man. So 7 views, 13 likes. Gang, gang. Rick James going back. The James is James, Jackson, and Richard James. Rick James says, James, your mom should have swallowed. Facts. So they're going back and forth in the room right now. Kazai is the only one with a rational thinking in this whole matter. But yeah, so Dan can definitely get his chains took. Get your chains tooken. I might do it myself. I'm so Brooklyn. Dame did drop a lot of gems, but his son ended up getting hooked on alcohol. So what happened to his son's cooking business? I don't know. The cookie business, the cookie business. What were they called? Chips, something like that. I don't know what happened to the chips business. Dame is playing it safe to the chest. He not going full throttle on the whole hate train. Exactly. Facts on that. Facts on that. So it's 2:26. Y'all didn't get my numbers up to 30 viewers. I'm going off in the next less than 3 minutes. This is another experimental show. I want to see if I could have the sunglasses on. Works for me right now, but I still can't see the writing. Writing is really small. Richard, your mother has to spit start her cat. Okay. I'm glad you didn't use any words, because that might mess up my algorithm. Is the sunglasses prescription? No, it's not. It's just that I blink a lot because the lights are so bright and I have contacts in, and it's just very distracting. I'm like sitting there blinking. I'm just like literally like, it's very distracting. I noticed it in one of my videos. I'm like, it was very cringy. It was real cringy. I prefer the sunglasses show over the black screen show. Fat. Yeah, I tried out the black screen show. Makes me feel like Stevie Wonder. Yeah. It's going down. It was up to 10. I don't think it went past 10. Now it's down to 6. 13 likes, though. Not mad. Not mad. I'll probably get like 40 views from this show. Something like that. But if I did my MacBook, it would be like 19. It's crazy. So hat cocked to the side. Who could it be? With that new sweater on. Who but me? Blessed Sunday. See you again tomorrow. Maybe again tonight. Maybe again tonight if you got the money right, Keziah. If you got the money right, I got you. Just hit me up. Send me an email. Very tasteful. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to push up on you. But just send me an email. Be like, hey, if you go on, I got this amount of money for you. Something like that. I appreciate it. Texas comes in 10 seconds. I got to spend some time with Texas. Salute to you, Keziah. Salute. He says, go back to Jesus. I was with Jesus this morning, taking his body and his blood. I didn't take it, but I saw the parishioners, the theists, they were doing it. Richard Nasty Work wanted to see another man on camera. Do you get that, crew neck from Goodwill? Wow, y'all are going crazy. But hey, if Texas didn't say anything else, I'm out. Thank you very much for watching the show. This is another experiment. I want to see what would happen. So I will be rocking these sunglasses because it is a better feel. I just wanted to see what it's like. Still, it's difficult to see. Plus, these things are really messed up. I need new lenses. But I appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you sometime either later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Take care.